Hey guys, it's Jess, and today's episode of Jeskid TV is actually a more serious subject. It's about fitting in and the feeling of not fitting in. The most difficult thing about fitting in is all the confusing messages that are coming at you. So like, I don't want to live my life to get Instagram likes or Facebook status likes or thumbs up on YouTube. You know, that's what a lot of people strive for. Like, I feel that we're in a society now that, you know, the quest to fit in is almost become numerical. Like, I don't want a number that represents, you know, how well I'm doing in life. And yet I'm sort of a victim to it too. You know, I make these YouTube videos and I look up and I'm like, oh, how many people view my video? You know, it's just another way for me to say, yes, I'm fitting in, or no, I'm not fitting in. But that shouldn't be a number on a page. That should be something that comes from my heart. That should be the way that I interact with the people around me. I just don't understand, you know, the obsession and why we're so tied, you know, to sort of being a part of things that we're willing to let an algorithm decide whether we have value or not. And then beyond that, you know, there are people that do get some sort of attention in this world. They start doing well, and then we put them on a pedestal as if, you know, if we just fit in with them, then we'd be better off because other people pay attention to them too. We pay attention to people like the Kardashians and all kinds of nonsense out there. I don't know them. I'm not trying to say anything negative about them, but it's if somehow we were closer to the source of other people that were fitting in some sort of more cosmic way, that we'd actually be more a part of something. But, you know, the truth is, you know, what matters is how you fit into your universe and how you fit into your family and your friends. And we're all trying to figure out identities, and those that struggle with identity. I'm one of the ones that struggle with identity a lot. Who am I? You know, what am I doing in this world? Am I making a difference? Am I contributing some positive impact to the stream of life that will sort of hopefully reverberate down the line after I'm long gone? I don't know. I'm trying, you know, and I'm trying to have a bigger impact, but I'm still trying to figure out, is that little kid in me that maybe didn't get kicked for that football team or whatever it is that happened to me, or didn't get into that program, or the other little kids snickered at, and I felt awful and I felt like I'd never be a part of that. Am I carrying that forward so that I can't be that? And I don't want to feel that way. I want to feel that I am part of a group of people, you know, who all feel this way, that the world does this to us. The world makes us feel like we aren't part of it, you know, and then so we all find identities in these other things. We find it in, you know, religion and groups and this and that. And then, you know, in some cases, a lot of those things are good. The identities of which we belong get hijacked into something else, you know, and sort of preached to with this sort of either morality plays or code of living that, you know, is unifying for the group, but not unifying for everyone as a whole. So is that fitting in? Saying, oh, I'm a New Yorker, so therefore people in the South don't have the same humanity as me, or I'm a, you know, Christian or a Jew or Muslim or whatever it is, or a Democrat or a Republican that you identify, to try to give yourself a sense of meaning, right? But sort of exclude you from the rest of the world. I don't want to fit in that way. How I want to fit in is I want to sort of have love and community and striving together to make the world a better place, you know, and not take it so seriously so that we can laugh at ourselves. Because that's how I deal with things, is I laugh and I like to have a good time. So what? You know, does that make me a bad or good person? I don't know. But what I do want to find is more of my people. I want to find people who enjoy sort of, as they say, taking the piss out of things in England, you know, but at the same time like to think and sort of reason and figure out how we can sort of create something that's more meaningful for all of us. You know, where are those people? Can I find those people? You know, are you out there? I don't know. You know, I know some of you, but I feel like where is my place that I can sort of be a part of a team that creates something that we all believe in? And I see it on TV and I watch featurettes of things being made and I want to be part of those things, but I don't know how to sort of get on that track, right? Because I run into the ego game where this person won't email me back and that person won't talk to me because somehow I'm not part of the clique that's done this and that, or I don't have some power that will help their bottom line move up. And I just refuse to accept that, you know, and maybe that's how I won't fit in, because I don't want to play this game. I want to be real about it. You know, but the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, for individuals out there who struggle like I do, who feel like perpetual outsiders, you know, where is the place where we can go and find each other and have our own sort of sense of, this is our club, you know, and some of us will be more popular than others in this club, but so what? We all feel like we actually belong to this club, and not the sort of club where it's some pop star saying, oh, you're all my little outsiders, but yet buy my album 42 times over. It's a club where people actually feel like they belong. And yes, there will be people higher in the club, but real sort of acceptance. And that's what I want. I want to find people who want to sort of accept me for who I am. And I don't know if that's going to happen, and I've spent a lot of years searching for it and seeing how I fit into this industry that I'm in, and the industry does, for the most part, it wants nothing to do with me. And it's not that they want nothing to do with me. It's not personal to me. It's that I don't exist. And if I don't exist in the ways that other people, need me to exist, then it's not going to work. And maybe that's my fate. Maybe I project my not fitting in this onto others, and they sort of take it and say, well, this person isn't like us, one of us, Maybe I'm not one of you. Maybe I'm just a real guy with a real passionate heart that just really wants to reach people. And I'm hoping that that has a chance in this world to be accepted. I just want to fit in. I really do. I want to find my people, and I want to have moments where we all, can joke and laugh and be each other's friends and, family. And that's what I want. I want to be picked for that team in the life sense. And, I've always wanted it. And I just want to do great stuff. And I want to get along with people. And I don't want to wear a mask for the rest of my life in some corporate shitty job where we're all lying to each other just to increase our own salaries. And we're all backbiting, and we're all, there's no integrity. It's just about you and you and you and you and or me and me and me and no one else. I don't want to be that. If I work on a big project, I want to thank everybody on the project because they all contributed to making it happen. Even the person who sharpened the pencils in the metaphoric sense, and maybe that's not acceptable. Maybe it's better for everybody to be like, oh, this is America or the new world sort of economy, and every person has to fight for themselves. Sure they do, but why can't that sort of be part of something that makes us all feel a bit more accepted? Well, where's accepted? Where's the bottom line in accepted? Tell that to the poor kid who has a gender issue out there for themselves, and 40% of them try to kill themselves because they don't feel accepted. And I certainly know how that feels. I'm not a suicidal person at all, but I certainly know how it feels to feel solely disenfranchised from not only a personal sense, but from a business sense of like when you get out of school and the world doesn't care and you put yourself into the universe in every way you possibly can and you just can't figure it out. And maybe I have to get over some of my own baggage, and maybe I just have to sort of put on that mask and say, hey, here's my mask. I'll play nice in every situation even when I know it's wrong. I just don't know if that's going to happen for me because I pride myself on being a good person that's an honest person and a hard worker. And if somebody wants that in their life, I want to be part of their life. And if they don't, then I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever fit in. And maybe I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll find other people like me and we'll figure out a way to sort of create our own thing, But the BS and the way that the world works, that I've encountered in my sort of years here, that's a hard pill to swallow. And I don't know. I don't really have any answers here, except the only thing I could look at positively is I have, in my time sort of expressing myself online, met other outsiders that made me feel like I wasn't alone. And sort of I comfort them in ways that make them feel less alone because, we're not. We are a group of people who have trouble sort of figuring this all out. So what? It's really hard to figure out. It's confusing for a reason. It's a mixture of business and personal and BS, So I feel like if we search, maybe this message will get out there and we'll sort of connect with each other. And even if we, make jokes and have a sense of humor about things, which I think is very important in life, we'll find a level of acceptance and we'll, be around each other in ways that allow the other person to exist. I don't ever want to be in a situation where I am so judgmental of others, that they don't have a right to sort of have an opinion, because then discussion disappears and then we all don't get to be together. Whether that's, somebody who's an utter POS racist piece of shit, or somebody who's on the other side and says, oh my God, no one has a right to sort of express themselves in any way, or somebody who says that my way is the only way. I just don't agree with any of those. I just want to be with a community of people that allows me to be. And so I'm searching for it. And if you're one of the people that's hearing this that feels this way and feels a little disenfranchised by everything, then, know that you're not alone. Know that I'm sitting in my apartment here today feeling exactly the same way. And that I care about you, and I just want you to find your way in the world like I want to find mine. And please say hello anytime, because it's not easy feeling not part of something. I have obviously memories that go way back from times where things were not easy for me. In one way or the other, and it's not a woe is me circumstance. It's more saying that I understand the feeling because it carries with you, and those that don't understand it, I almost feel sorry for them, because it's their lack of understanding that sort of causes us to feel even more so this way, not less. Telling somebody like me to just get over it, you just need to learn how to fit in more, it doesn't make it any easier. It makes me feel like I fit in less. So thank you for understanding and listening to my long rant about my place in the world. Hopefully I find more of my people. Hopefully I can smile a lot more and make jokes with people that understand that I have a heart full of hopefully gold, and that I really do love everybody always. Thanks for listening.